Hello my crafty crew and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you guys had a very, very blessed Good Friday and Easter. As I said, I hope you guys had a very, very blessed and happy Good Friday and Easter spent with your family and your loved ones. I know I did. Today's video is going to be how I make over this magazine rack. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a coat of black on this, and then I may paint it. I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint the top coat. It may be red, it may be some other color. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to make sure there are no trash. There's no trash or anything inside it. Kind of dust it off. I wiped it off, but it's kind of a textured paint, and the cloth kind of stuck to it, and this is kind of stained, so that's why I'm going to be painting it. So let's just give it a good dusting. As some of you guys remember, I mixed up some black paint on my last project, on my cheese box. And I have some of that left over, so I'm going to give this a base coat of black. Let's start on the bottom. I don't know if I want to do this in like a mustard yellow color or a red color. I'll see where the wind takes me. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and give it just a coat of black. I think one coat of black will be enough because I don't have a whole lot of this paint left over. I think what I'm going to make out of this, I'm going to put it on my front porch and use it as a planter. That's what my hope is anyway. I also want to say that I'm sorry that I had to re-upload my last video due to the fact that I had deleted the sound on some of it, and I had to go in and re-edit it and put the sound back. So I'm really sorry about that. But it is now fixed. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. But this is dry. I'm going to take this paint that I mixed up. It's like a mustard yellow. I used some yellow, some pink, some black, and some brown. And I mixed it up till I came up with this color. It's like a mustard curry brown, yellow. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give this a coat of this paint. Make sure that's all stirred up. Okay, now can you see the color that this is going to be? I'll put the first coat on pretty lightly so I can put a second coat on. Let me go ahead and finish this up and I'll be back. Now that it's painted and it's dried, I'm going to take this wipe and I'm going to go along the edges to take off some of the paint. For some reason, under this light, this paint looks green. But I'm just going to kind of just dress it just a tad. Just going to thin it down in some spots. I'm just going to go around all the edges. And I have this done. As you can see, it looks green, but it is mustard color, but it looks green. I printed off these, 2 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out and I am going to place them here. Number 7. Okay. I think I want it placed farther down this way. Okay. Let me grab a baggie. Kind of smooths it out. And then we will put a coat on it. I'm just going to put a coat on the end. Okay. There's that side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal this side. Turn this around, let it dry, and I'll do the other side. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I have these styrofoam that I'm going to place in here. I'm going to take these florals and stick them inside my basket. Place some ferns in here. Okay. I'll show you what it looks like. Sorry that, let's see if I can bend it down a little bit. Okay, now. I'm just going to stick some greenery in here and some florals. Okay. You guys probably can't see this very well, but I'm just filling it in. Now, let's fill in some of this over here. Now I have some more. All right. Now put this in. Some more greenery. All right, now, I also found, put this in there, these. And I think I will put these in there as well. I can kind of spread them out just a tad. That in there. Go ahead and bend this one. Kind of fan it out. Place this one in here. Now, I'll show you what it looks like. And this is what it will look like. All out of a magazine rack. Now, I'm going to show you how to do something else. Let me clean up this surface. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I have a lot of fabric. And I'm going to show you how I store my fabric. Using foam board from the Dollar Tree. So here's what I do. Okay. I'm going to take a ruler. I make little boards so I can wrap the fabric around it. I'm going to take a ink pen or pencil. Going the long way, the way across, the long way. What I'm going to do is I am going to measure 7.5 inches 4 times. I'm going to get 4 7.5 inch sections. 7.5, 15, 22.5. Do it the same on the opposite side. 7.5, 15, 22.5. On the short side, we're going to divide it in half, which will be 10 inches. So we're going to make a mark at the 10 inch. And 10 inches. Put one in the middle because mine is not long enough. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler, place it on my marks, make a line, and then go and do the same on the others, on the 7.5 inch marks. This should give you 8 boards. All right. Until it looks something like this. Now, don't come after me, but this is what I use. I use a razor blade. What I do is I always start at the end, go down the line, make sure your body is not in the line of the razor. If you've got an X-Acto knife, you can do the same. This is just something that I have done for a while, so I'm comfortable in doing it. Like I said, always cut away from you. Now, cut these. They don't have to be perfect. But this will let you store your fabrics upright so you can see what your fabrics are. Now, I have these cut. 8 of them. We'll also need some stick pins or some rubber bands. I have already gone ahead and pressed my fabrics, such as this. What I'll do is I will take my board, I will lay it in the center, fold it over, take the other side, fold it over, take 2 stick pins, push it through the fabric and into the board. Now, let's do another one. Take your fabric. It can be any width as long as it's not longer than the board. These are smaller pieces. So I'm going to fold it over, tighten it, grab 2 stick pins, and push it through the board. You don't want it to come out the other side, so you want to angle it. See? Take your board, place it in the center, press it, fold it. So, this is what they will look like. I've got mine in a shelf, standing like this. I've got them mostly color coordinated. I'll show you what they look like. As you can see, I have mine in this bookshelf. I'm overrun. I even have them stacked here. I've got to get me another shelf to put them in. And they're you can see and grab whatever you need. So give it a try. Well, my crafty crew, I hope you enjoyed this video. How to repurpose a magazine rack. I have seen people put cookie sheets, baking sheets, muffin pans, muffin tins, you name it, different things in them instead of in their kitchen, and that's their storage for their pans. I have magazines. You can put towels in them. I just wanted to put flowers in mine. I'm going to put mine probably out on my front porch. I have an old sewing machine frame that I had made a table out of, and I may set it on top of that and see what that looks like. So, like I said, very easy. And that's just another way to store your fabrics. If you're like me, you have a plethora of fabrics, so any way you can store them is a good time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll come back. I love talking to you guys, so please comment. Please share this video. Please subscribe and hit the notification button. It really, really helps me out. I love reaching new people. So until next time, my crafty crew, I'll see ya. Come back. Bye.